Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Man United Central, and my name is Luther. I'm super excited that you're back here to get your updates when it comes to our Manchester United. Do me a favor, before we get started, hit that subscribe button and notification where you do not miss any new info that comes out of this channel. That way you're up to date at all times. So, with that out of the way, let's see what we got for you today. So today we're gonna hit a few things. We're gonna start with obviously the transfer and see if there's any updates, and then we're gonna talk about we're gonna start with the takeover, followed by the transfer. I should have, I kind of did that reverse, right? So takeover followed by the transfer. There's some news talking about Kane. There's some news talking about our situation with Declan Rice. There's also, we're going to talk about some news when it comes to the goalkeeping situation, right? So, without further ado, let's jump into it. So, what do we have when it comes to the whole takeover situation, right? So, according to today, basically what we're seeing is it's like Sir Jim and the Ineos group, they're kind of feeling the pressure, right? They're kind of feeling the pressure that, hey, we may not win this bid here, right? Because to them, they're thinking about, well, look, first of all, the Reuters report that says, Sheikh Jassim has been, pretty much is in the lead. He's already in talks in the exclusivity situation, and then Rio Ferdinand comes out with his came out with his video saying, well, pretty much decision is imminent, and it looks like Sheikh Jassim is in the lead. So a lot of reports that they're seeing out there in the background is pointing to Sheikh Jassim, pretty much leading the way, and could very well be the preferred bidder. Now, of course, this is all speculation. It hasn't happened yet. Everybody's still waiting on the Glazers to make the official decision. But the way what I'm hearing from what I've been researching is the way this whole thing works, right? Whenever you are bidding for a purchase of this magnitude, Man United, right, or if you're two companies bidding to make a huge purchase, what usually happens is the losing group, right, they can see it coming, right? And what happens is they'll start putting out some news out there saying, well, for example, they can say something like the Glazers took too long, the situation is not really favoring us because it looks like they're going to put some negative information, right? That way they can say, you know what, at the end of the day, we decided to pull out of the whole deal. And then at that point, of course, obviously it's going to leave one other person, which is Sheikh Jassim. So basically that's how it works. And then, so the way everything is pointing out to Sheikh Jassim being in the lead, and Ineos and Sir Jim, they're definitely feeling this. And you know what, we as a United community, we're not really complaining, because if you think about it, with Sir Jim's plan of keeping the Glazers on the board as whatever percentage he was going to give them, that is not what the people want, right? Us Man United fans, you, me, and a billion other people out around the world, we wanted the Glazers out. The other day, hashtag Glazers out, right? We don't want them, yes, we're going to have a new owner, but the Glazers are still there, getting money from us, right? We wanted them completely out, and the one group that's going to give us is the Qataris. Sheikh Jassim bin Al Thani, he wants 100%. He comes in there, pays them off, out they go, right? And it looks like, the Ineos group, with Sir Jim, they're trying to stay in the race, but to them, they officially see that, okay, there's really nothing else we can do, because you guys, unless if they put in another bid, then we have a game, right? If they put in another bid, close to close to the 6 million Glazers want, then we're gonna be in a race. But we don't see that happen because the Qataris, they're loaded, right? So if any new news or happen, the break in the next coming hours, by tomorrow or whatever, I'll be here to give you the updates, right? That being said, let's jump into what we see in the transfer. So in the transfer, we're going to talk about the main target in the striking force that Ten Hag was looking for, Harry Kane. There's been reports out there that Harry Kane is hoping that because he saw on the reports that United have pulled out of the whole Harry Kane deal because of Dan Levy. So apparently now Harry Kane is like, you know what? I really hope United have not given up on me. They can continue pursuing me, right? Now, in actuality, the only way that really United can get back into the deal is, for example, if Dan Levy drops his 100 million price tag that he put on Harry Kane, right? Because that price is ridiculous, paying 100 million now, whereas if we wait next season, we can get him for free. Now, on the flip side is Daniel Levy, being a shrewd businessman he is, he's probably thinking about it too, because look, he doesn't want to lose one of his prized assets for free next year when his contract is over, instead of getting some money now. So if he drops his price, yeah, definitely United would find a way to get in there and take Kane off of Dan Levy's payroll and come to Man United. And we know when he comes to, and Kane knows if he comes to Man United, come on, he's going to get the money that he wants, and he's going to continue with his goal scoring streak that he's on, because he wants to be the top goal scorer ever in the Premier League, right? So again, if he stays at Tottenham, they have a new coach. They're not going to do much this coming season. I don't think they're in Champions League. I don't think so. And that's another thing. He wants to play Champions League. He wants to play the top level, right? So again, let's keep an eye on this space. We'll see what happens, right? Other big news today that the main ones is apparently the news that Manchester United are working on hijacking the deal for Declan Rice. And we know Declan Rice is Erik ten Hag's #1 priority when it comes to the midfield, right? He will be perfect to partner Casemiro, or to be an understudied Casemiro, and Ten Hag sees Declan Rice as pretty much the quintessential player that can really lead that team for the foreseeable future, right? Because Declan Rice, Ten Hag sees him as the future captain of the Manchester United, which I would agree. He has that caliber. And Ten Hag also sees that Declan Rice still has a gear to go, right? Playing now at West Ham, he's not really playing at full potential because he's playing mostly defensive. He has the ability to go, further in the attack. So again, he has a lot of gears to go, and Ten Hag sees it. That's why he really wants this kid. Now, the hijacking part is because we see that Arsenal, they've already put in 2 bids. 2 bids have been rejected. So I don't know. Are we going to be able to hijack this deal? How would we do that? Well, the way on the news they're saying is we are looking to do a deal that we will send pretty much 2 players. We'll send Mctominay and Maguire plus 50 million, right? We send 50 million euros, I think, plus McTominay and Maguire. That can kind of give you close to 90, close to 100 right there, right? And then we take Declan on this side. I think it's a good deal. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, right? I think that's a perfect deal. Now, the good thing is it's one of those deals that West Ham coach, he really likes McTominay and Maguire. So it's a kind of win-win situation here, right? We get Declan Rice, he gets his Maguire and McTominay, who are going to be starters definitely in that team, and I'm sure they'll flourish playing in that system, right? And I mean, that will be a perfect scenario, and Declan Rice will be fantastic for us. I mean, imagine in that midfield you have Declan Rice, you have Casemiro, and then you have Bruno or Mount. I mean, it will be nice. All other news what we're going to talk about is, of course, we are still in the hunt for a goalkeeper, because it looks like David De Gea is definitely going to be heading out of the door, which is sad, because we're not really going to go that heavy into getting a new goalkeeper. But then again, if he leaves, we need another one. It looks like Onana is the #1 target for Ten Hag, because Ten Hag has reached out to Onana over the phone, and they talked about it, and it looks like they are hashing something out to see if they can come up with a deal, right? So basically, that's all I really have for now, for today, guys. It's a quick one. News is breaking every hour when it comes to our Manchester United, so stay tuned, and I will be updating you tomorrow and the days to come. So please stay tuned. Make sure as you're leaving, do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. That way you do not miss any new videos coming out of